This is Future Proof, the show that helps you stay ahead of AI at work. We need to talk about the company that banned AI and lost 40% of its talent in 6 months. 40%. That's the number of talent lost by a company when it banned AI. What does that mean for their workforce? It means they sent a clear message. Fear of technological advancements outweighs the value of their skilled employees. In today's world, where innovation reigns supreme, such decisions can destroy morale. The workers I represent are seeing the fallout of these misguided policies firsthand. According to a recent study from McKinsey, nearly 70 million jobs in the U.S. could be affected by AI over the next decade. For many, it's not about fearing the technology itself. It's about navigating the uncertain waters of job security as firms shift how they operate. Here's what this means for your next paycheck. When companies adopt regressive policies, they not only stunt their growth, but also end up harming their most valuable asset, their people. Take the case of a manufacturing firm in Europe that outright banned the use of AI tools on the factory floor. As a result, they witnessed an unprecedented wave of resignations. Key engineers and skilled workers left, looking for workplaces where their expertise would be valued and empowered, rather than suppressed. Many of these employees transitioned to competitors who embraced AI integration, resulting in increased productivity and revenue growth. The thing nobody in HR will tell you: workers want to feel empowered and they want to thrive, not just survive. When companies make bold but baseless claims about job replacements, they are breeding fear rather than fostering innovation. In the case of our manufacturing firm, the employees who left found companies willing to invest in training and tech, something that doesn't just future-proof partner companies, but also respects the intelligence of the workforce. If you only remember one thing from this, career growth isn't just about current job security. It's about aligning with firms that are forward-thinking. The real story is that this reverse mentality is not just detrimental, it's a recipe for disaster. Furthermore, employees with tech skills command higher pay. In regions where these AI tools were harnessed, such as in major metropolitan areas, salaries for engineers who can work alongside AI technologies range from 91 to 30Ks. But those who remain in traditionalist, fearful environments may hover around 60-85Ks. And that gap is only going to grow. So, what's the insight here? The companies that embrace change and let their workers innovate will thrive. The rest will watch their talent bleed away. Take the manufacturing firm. Within 6 months, they weren't just losing their best talent. They were losing the competitive edge that kept them at the forefront of their industry. This is where most people get it wrong. They think that banning technology protects jobs. In reality, it opens the door to the competition. Workers in both the US and Europe are actively seeking opportunities where they can adapt, learn, and grow with the tools that are shaping their industries. They are tired of empty promises about upskilling without a clear plan or strategy. One concrete action HR professionals can take today is to assess their own internal policies toward AI. Are they considering it a threat or an opportunity? Creating an environment where employees feel comfortable experimenting with new technologies is essential, especially as more companies face increased pressure to evolve. Consider also how your organization talks about AI. Banning it outright reflects a fear-based culture. If communication remains top-down, without employee input, the talent you're trying to retain may feel undervalued. Open conversations about technology adoption allow workers to voice their opinions and contributing ideas on how to integrate AI rather than fearing it. In summary, companies must transform their mental framework to see AI not as an enemy, but as a partner. Here's what management isn't telling you. Failure to adapt could lead to extinction in the modern workforce. It's about fostering leaders who inspire and initiatives that encourage growth, rather than stifling innovation out of fear. Workers are ready to engage in this evolution, but they need assurance that they won't be left behind in a race they didn't sign up for. Stay vigilant. Protect your employees. Create a clear vision. That's the future worth working toward. That wraps up Future Proof. One small ask. If this was useful, hit follow. See you next time.